All right, so today we're going to be doing some work on the van. I'm basically going to pull everything out of the back of the van today. I'm at somewhere where I can store some stuff and have some room to work on the van, so I'm just going to go ahead and take advantage of that. Was kind of planning on putting this off for a little bit longer, but it's time. It's just gotten so messy and cluttered in here. The main goal for the day today is to get everything out of here, so I've just got a clean, bare floor. These are just rubber mats that are on the plywood. They do collect dirt pretty easy. I have to pull them out and sweep them or either wash them. So I'm going to get everything out of here. My little kitchen thing, refrigerator, propane tank, this is going to be unbolted. Over here I'm going to have to remove my shelving unit and this storage unit, and it should go pretty smooth. Everything's just bolted down with L brackets, and this is the real mess here. Of course, my van has been, it's just really dirty right now, but as well, it's just not set up to prevent this type of clutter. I don't have storage spaces for everything that I own. So today I'm going to take the time to pull everything out, and as well as doing some work on the van, I'm also going to be going through all of my possessions. I need to downsize my clothing. I've got some electronic stuff that I don't use. It's just time to really do a downsizing. Something I should probably do once a year, but I've been in this van over 3 years, living in this van without any major rearrangements or anything. So the most recent thing has been removing the bulkhead, which has freed up some space. I'll probably try to find a better curtain situation once I'm done with this remodel. But like I was saying, the plan for today is to get everything out. And I'm going to go to Home Depot halfway through, try to find some like vinyl linoleum flooring that I can lay down, stick it down or glue it down, however it goes, and then slowly start adding things in. I think once the flooring's down today, I'm going to go ahead and try to build a new bed frame, which will go along the side here. So all this will be removed. I'm going to have to figure out a proper height to fit all my storage stuff underneath. So I've got a lot of stuff crammed in this van. It's just really added up. The whole underneath of this bed is all storage crates. That's pretty much packed in there. So I need to go through a lot of that stuff. Most of these storage crates underneath, I haven't touched the items in there in the 3 years since I've been living in this van. So that tells me that it's stuff I don't use and it's time to get rid of it. So it's time to get busy. I'm going to document all this, and you guys can see actually how much stuff I was able to cram in this van. So we'll get busy. Okay, so we're only about an hour into it, and we're making some headway here. Can finally see most of the bed. Still got a lot of junk there. Underneath the bed is cleared out. I've got my propane tank out. I think I'm going to leave the fridge plugged in while I'm doing this and just move it up to the front passenger seat. Cord should be long enough. That way I don't have to empty it out. Can leave all my food in there. So next I think I'm going to unbolt this, get this out of the way, get the final clutter and junk out of here, and then work on getting these mattresses out. Be good to get these out for a little bit, let them sit in the sun and completely air out. It's been a while since I've done that. Well, we're going to make a run down to Home Depot, get some supplies to get them some flooring. Hopefully they'll have some flooring that is fairly inexpensive. Also going to need some hardware, some more L brackets, a little bit of lumber. I'm going to try to not buy any plywood. I think I can repurpose everything that I have from my previous setup. A little worried about the plywood for the bed being too narrow, but I think I can work it out. We'll see if I end up having to make a second trip. It's not too far from where I'm working on the van, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, so here's what we went with for the flooring. It's just this roll of vinyl flooring. It's 6x8, which will cover the whole area here with a little extra, so I'll just trim it to fit. And it's kind of like a wood pattern almost, kind of a lighter wood grain, so should look cool. Alright, so it's time to start disassembling the bed here. I'm just going to start by unscrewing these 2 sheets of plywood from the hinges. Then I'll be able to access the frame better underneath. Now I will work on, I have this whole frame screwed down here along this board, so we'll get those screws up. So we'll just have to piece it apart, try to salvage all the wood that I can. Let's get busy. Okay, so now these 2 end pieces are free. So again, I tried to build this so it was I was able to take it apart and reuse the lumber. Let's see, is this free here? Yeah. It's free too. Got the 2 end pieces. Now I just need to unscrew this here. I've just got it 1, 2, 3, 4 there, and then this little box will come out. As you can see, it is pretty dirty in here. This is all areas that I really couldn't access. A lot of dust bunnies and that. But you know, it's actually not as bad as I thought it would be for 3 years. I should have a small vacuum here, so I'm going to come in here and shop vac all this out. Scrub all the walls down real good, do a good clean job. I'm glad to see that it's just dirt and dust. No mold anywhere, which is good. So yeah, we'll do a good cleanup before I get this floor laid down. I probably should sand this plywood. You can see it's stained. I didn't finish it. So I might give it a little quick sanding, smooth it out, wipe it up before I lay down that vinyl flooring. But first things first, we got to get these 2 things out of here. Okay, got all the shelves pulled out of there. Now I'm going to work on getting the solar disconnected. I'm going to try to do this quick so I can just hook everything right back up. I guess I'll remove these here. Alright, we made some headway. I got the charge controller moved. I'm going to have to go ahead and get these pinned down here, get them all zip tied and cleaned up. I'll get that as I move along. So the next step is going to be to cut this board right here. So I've got a nice flat surface. This will kind of be the headboard of the bed. And I'll probably have a little something in front of that fuse box there. But yeah, it's time to get that cut, get everything in here cleared out so I can start thinking about putting down this vinyl flooring. Alright, so there's our clean slate. I'm going to go ahead and fill in this little corner with a little piece of 3/4 inch plywood to make it even. I'm going to try to find another little piece here. I might just leave it and just bring the flooring over. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to get the flooring unrolled, let it kind of get softened up in the sun before I lay it down. Alright, it was a full day, guys. I'm pretty worn out. We kept busy all day long. So I'll show you what we're left with here. We do have the vinyl flooring down. I just put my fridge there for now. So what we'll be doing tomorrow, get up first thing in the morning, start taking my measurements. Actually, I think I'm going to get it all planned out tonight, do all my measuring, so I can just get up first thing in the morning, make my cuts, get everything secured down. One thing I want to make sure is that I've got enough clearance for my crates to fit underneath the bed. I am going to do a hinged bed platform so I can lift it up, get to the stuff underneath the bed. So for tonight, I just have my foam pads pulled in here. These are the 4-inch pads that I've been sleeping on. I've got them doubled up, so we'll see how that is tonight. I'll just be sleeping lengthwise. So that's the plan, guys. Coming together. This is going to be a quick remodel. I'm hoping to be done within another day or two. Fortunately it's been pretty cool. It was only in the mid-60s today, so not too hot to be working. It does get a little warm in the van, but with the low temperatures, that's been nice. Really glad I got the solar relocated. It seems to be working okay. So I'm going to get this cleaned up, everything secured to the wall there, make sure all my wires are secure. Get that done before the end of the night tonight. And like I said, take some measurements for my bed frame. Then I'm going to have to do some measuring over here, see what I can come up with for some storage. I may purchase some pre-made storage things. I'm not really sure. I'd like to build something custom there to really use the space efficiently, so we'll see what I can come up with. Otherwise, we're going to call it quits for the day, guys. I'm pretty beat, so we'll check in next video. Take care. Peace.